Hey, my lovelies. Anyways, thank you for tuning in. I appreciate you all. Listen, it all started too from the county talking about what you're doing, Department of Child Support Services, the Welfare Department, because we said whole rallies, not just myself, but I was part of that. You know, it, uh, getting people, I guess, aware of what was going on, because I couldn't get no remedy with my child support case, which was all wrong. It was lack of jurisdiction, and they knew it. But they still hired that bitch, that judge, Bumi Awani. And even though they created a position for her, why? And she fought the courts, not just in my case, but many other cases. Um, so when I started doing my child support channel, I said, well, if I can't beat him, I'm gonna start making a channel. I started showing all this stuff, whatever I knew that what it says on the laws here, or the regulations, not laws but regulations. And they still didn't give up. They was harassing me. They were mad. This is before my lawsuit and everything. That I didn't know that they took my documents out of my apartment. I had my medical records, my son's medical records, my young one, and I made copies, obviously, because it's all in disarray. To this day, it reappeared. I don't know when I took it, but I remember in 2020, somebody had said, oh, they have your medical records, they make copies and give to the whole community. I'm like, what? But I didn't really say too much. I'm like, well, how can that be? I'm like, how? But then I realized in 2024, I moved over here, where I'm at, this new community, all of a sudden it reappears. And I know who did that, because my documents were all in disarray. And they had falsified one of my medical records, saying that I worked at the Navy base, whatever. Okay, what Navy base? And I'm here in Northern California, So they changed all that information, and I was like wondering, like how? So that's why these attorneys that I went to go see in regards to the probate for my mom's estate, since my sister said that there was a will, there's not a will, perhaps there's a will, and there's say the puzzle box, whatever. I mean, it's all in the beginning that she changed it up. So when I was consulting some probate attorneys, they were like saying basically I was crazy, whatever. I'm like, what? Where's this all coming from? I don't know these people a day of my life. And that brought me back to think that, well, fast forward, now I'm realizing they had my medical records from my apartment, and nothing in there was demeaning. They probably changed some other stuff. I didn't really go through it all, but to make it appear a certain way because of my inheritance. And my brother, who's a curtain carver, he knew everything. My sister did too, because she took care of my mom so, because she was in the home at the time. So it's going down. I'm trying to tell you, it's going down.